Hey you guys, so today I'm sprucing up our front door pots. The weather is a little breezy, but beautiful and sunny otherwise. And I still have some summer stuff hanging on here on this side. I already cleaned up the other side, but it actually looked beautiful for a very long time and I kind of felt bad pulling everything out, but it's definitely time. And what I'm trying to do this year is to use stuff from the garden that I already have and some things that I have just left over from other projects. Let me show you what's going on here first. So the left side pots still have the summer stuff in them, and looks like the cleome is about to have another flush of blooms, but it's definitely time to let it go. There's some cobea on the left side, and now this plant right here is helichrysum icicles, and it's so beautiful right now. I'm actually going to leave it as part of my winter display and see how long it will last. I think it is hardy to zone 8 or 9, but we actually had a couple of nights of really cold weather and it lasted, and it looks beautiful. I think because it is so close to the house, it gets this ambient heat, so it's still looking really good. The angelonia has to go, and I already cleaned up this side right here. Again, I left the helichrysum hanging on. I'm going to use that. Here are the plants that I'm going to use in the pots. So this is Dusty Miller. It's called Winter Whispers, and it's just some leftover plants that I had from another project. I have a rosemary that I had in my vegetable garden. Now, rosemary is not hardy to my area, but they are pretty hardy, and I'm going to keep them in pots until it gets really cold, and then I'll just pull them out and put them in the house. Now these gorgeous plants right here, these are Helleborus niger or Christmas rose. So these I had in the garden, and the story behind these is that I meant to plant them in the garden in the summer, but you know how busy we get in the summer, so I just plopped the pots and I totally forgot about them. And when they started to bloom a couple of weeks ago, I saw them and I just pulled these up. They were still in pots, and I'm going to use them in this arrangement. So sometimes being lazy totally pays off. And then another couple of things that I'm going to reuse from my garden, these structures right here, these I use in my vegetable garden and for like sweet pea support. And when I looked at them, I said to myself, these look like Christmas trees. They're just perfect. So I'm just going to reuse them, put some lights on them, it'll be perfect. And over here, I also had some leftover pansies from another project. So I'm going to put them in these smaller pots that I have here. And these lanterns I've had for a while, so I think it's going to be just beautiful. All right, it's all done, and it actually turned out exactly the way I thought it would. So here is this side, the left side, beautiful helichrysum. with Christmas rose, the Dusty Miller, and the willow trellis here. Now this willow trellis I got from Monticello shop about 3 years ago, and I used it in my vegetable garden all summer long, and I absolutely love these trellises, but the only one downside that they have is that they definitely will not last forever, and when they're exposed to weather they're going to break apart at some point. I'm thinking maybe I should cover it in a stain of some sort to make them last a little bit longer, but we'll see. But look at that, they're starting to grow some mushrooms on it, which I think is adorable. So this is the older trellis, and I love them so much that I got another one this year. This is a brand new one, so you can see the color is a little bit different. And again, the plants here are helichrysum, the rosemary, Christmas rose, and the Dusty Miller. By the way, can you tell that I was going for this white silver color scheme? It's so wintry to me. And all of the names, it actually kind of came to me as I was planting the plants. So this is helichrysum icicles. This is Christmas rose. And the Dusty Miller is a winter whispers. So even the names of these plants kind of imply that it's great for winter. But again, not all of them are hardy to my zone, although the Dusty Miller, my mom, who gardens in a climate that is a lot colder than mine, said that it overwinters in her garden. And the Helleborus is also going to overwinter, and these two, if they starting to look a little bit tired or frozen, I will just pull them out and maybe plant some more Helleborus from the garden. Let me show you another idea that I had before I used the willow trellises. So I had these branches here in the spring arrangement. These are some branches with lichen on them, and I thought it would look so beautiful with the Dusty Miller and the Christmas rose and the helichrysum. Like, look at that. Totally goes with the silver white color scheme, but these were not tall enough. They were just a little too short. I think if they were just a little bit taller, it would be great. Maybe if I'll find some more taller ones, I'll use that next year. Alright you guys, this is it for today's video. I am loving the way these front door pots turned out, and this is just the beginning of the holiday decor. I think I'm going to do the garland again this year. I know every year I say to myself, should I do it, should I not? And then I kind of convince myself because it's just so pretty. So definitely stay tuned for that project. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.